Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We're going to be watching Parks and Rec episode 6 of season 2. Last episode we had Leslie and the Venezuelans, and they had to have some diplomatic meetings, and that was a fantastic episode. Hilarious, phenomenally written, really well acted. Comedy was great. I loved everything about last episode. I'm really hoping this episode is just as good in terms of quality. I'm really hoping, because last episode was so good. Really, so many laughs. I loved every second of it. So that's all I can hope for. It's just another great episode. If you haven't seen the previous reactions, make sure you go watch those. They'll be linked in the playlist and the description. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and let's get right into this. And I fucked that up.
$120 in tuition to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
They give you a little wand and a diploma.
That's
It's
cute.
fun.
That's cute.
What'd you major in?
Potions.
Nice.
What does a man pillow look like?
Daniel Craig.
Nice.
It's for my lower back.
For your lower back.
You can look at a problem and you can either go, oh, this is a problem, or you can kaboom, blow it up and turn it into something great.
I hate this guy already.
Suicide hotline? Surprisingly lame spread.
Wow.
Thought I'd give back to those less fortunate than myself.
You're homeless.
You live in a pit.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. Living with the drummer of my band.
Nice.
Living indoors. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Not to brag.
Then take out your doing caps, because we're gonna do something today.
I have a couple of doing caps in my wallet. That's what I call
Ha
them.
ha
Come
ha
on, Tom. Focus.
You break the rules?
I won't murder.
What?
That's good to know. But it's actually very simple. If you want to fill in the pit, just go fill it in. Don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Wow.
She writes it down.
So who? Okay.
What are we doing? Is it dangerous?
We're not gonna murder anyone.
Why does it always go straight to murder?
I've never rented a guy before. Wish I knew about that during prom.
There was a girl at my prom who was known as the backhoe, Mary Dunbar. She'd let anyone massage her back.
I'm so excited.
What the fuck?
Miss Montague, you ready?
Yeah, can we start something?
I didn't want to tell him my real name, you know?
Yeah! First speech is important moment here.
She created an accent. Oh, Andy's tent. There he is.
Andy?
Okay.
Oh.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, he keeps getting a beeping so Anne can keep coming and check up on him.
Anything is a toy. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anne and Andy, just like old times. The pit works in mysterious ways.
Can I smoke in here?
You don't smoke.
Just asking if I can.
Are you high? Kabubble, but I just had my ass handed to me by the city manager, and now this entire department is screwed.
Yikes.
Ron, I'm so sorry.
What the
What the fuck?
What does he have that I don't have?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, she's about to lay it
Everything.
down.
A job, a car, a steady income, an address, a second pair of shoes, table manners.
Ouch.
I'll get you a different nurse.
Yikes. I mean, to be fair, the first 80% of that list was all materialistic, but...
Sometimes when you make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs. What's the alternative? No omelets at all? Who wants to live in that kind of world? Maybe birds. Then more babies would live. All I'm going to do is go in and just say, we are so sorry, it's entirely our fault.
No. You can't say any of that. It admits liability. You can't say, I'm sorry, or I apologize. It implies guilt.
That's insane. I have to apologize. Andy was the victim
Can't
of
say
an
victim.
extremely unfortunate
You
situation.
can't say unfortunate, and you can't say situation.
I've advised my client not to speak with you. He's suing the city of Pawnee.
Andy, you're suing your hometown?
Oh,
Andy?
no.
No.
I'm kind of on both sides, yeah. Andy's been homeless, man. He could really use this. My guess is instead of arguing for a certain amount of income, he's gonna get a job working there. That's my guess. Because then they can keep him in the show more, you know? It's Chris Pratt. I imagine people want him in the show. So if he argues for a job, he gets a steady income, and he's in the show more. That's my guess. I don't know.
Hey, Andy, it's your aunt, your mom or dad's sister. I don't know how to tell you this, but your uncle has passed. He's with Jesus now. Thank you so. Wow!
Oh! Why are you naked? Oh!
Well, because of what you said, we're getting back together.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. You should have heard the super sexy stuff she was saying to me.
I said, hey, Andy, it's Ann. Can we talk at my house?
That's not how you said it. You were like, hey, Andy, it's Ann. Can you talk at my house?
Oh my God, you're such a baby.
Has he showed up naked before?
Oh, yeah. Anniversaries, birthdays, holidays. Good luck.
Oh, God.
No, never. I will not negotiate with greedy street people.
Wait, Leslie, let's hear him out.
We planned this.
Kaboom!
Is there two?
A guaranteed starting spot. The Indianapolis Colts. Inside linebacker.
What?
Every time I walk past that pit, I'm forced to relive the most traumatic 2 separate days of my life and want to sue you again.
This is really happening.
Wow. It actually worked.
Is that Andy?
Is Andy in there again?
Huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no,
One
at
of his
least.
conditions for the settlement. The city fill in the pit behind your house.
Why?
Who knows? Who knows why that gopher does what he does?
You always hated this pit!
Aw.
Hushed. My muscles are relaxed, yet I feel awake. Just waves of pleasure.
Sounds like an orgasm.
I wish there was something physical that could make me feel this way.
Well.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Wow.
There's
Oh my God, we're so close.
Kaboom is the word I made up. It's not in any dictionary. I trick people into building playgrounds and empty lots in their neighborhood. It's an elaborate prank. For my next prank, I'm going to build a hospital in a poor part of China. You'll never see it coming.
What? Okay. So that was episode 6. That's a prank? So just a prank with a good heart? A prank with good intentions? Pranks them into building a park? Pranks them into building a hospital? Does it count as a prank? I thought he was like stealing the money, because then I would be like, okay, I get why you're tricking them. But if you're not exactly sure how this is a prank. But whatever. That was a good episode. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as the last one, but it wasn't bad by any means at all. It was good. The kaboom at the beginning was cool, I guess. The whole lawsuit with Andy was really good. I'm really sad for Andy that he didn't take any money in the settlement. Like, if he wanted to settle, okay, but still take money. At least a little bit. Like, he's broke. Lives in a tent in a pit. Or he did. I would have 100% taken the 100 grand. Come on, man. You're homeless. You need a place to live. And I think there was a job in there. Maybe there wasn't. I don't know. I don't think the settlement is the only thing. Or the filling in the pit is the only part of the settlement. I still think he's going to get a job. Somewhere down the line, I think. I don't know. But like, now what is he gonna do? Like, how does he keep, because now that the pit's filled, how's he gonna keep popping up? Unless they just randomly run into each other, or he keeps stalking Anne. But besides that, there's really nothing else he can do. So in order to keep him in the show, there's not many other options. But yeah, horrible job, Mark, for giving Leslie that advice. Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness is a stupid fucking thing to live by. Clearly, as shown, there's a reason you need the permission to do all the things, because there are consequences for your actions, and she got hit hard with those consequences. Not only because Ron's boss was kicking his ass in the air and, you know, telling him and kicking him up a storm, she also injured a civilian, which could have issued a $100,000 lawsuit. Imagine if it wasn't Andy, right? Imagine if it was a different person that they had no relation to and had no bargaining chips. $100,000 lawsuit. Nothing that could be done. And it would have been entirely her fault. They got lucky it was Andy. They got lucky. So, it was bad. But it was cool seeing Leslie at the beginning of it where she's like feeling like a badass rule breaker. You know, and she's walking into Ron's office and she's kicking her feet up and she's like, "Can I smoke in here?" and all that kind of shit. Feeling like a proper badass for breaking some of the rules. But you know, usually you start feeling like that if you break, you know, a tiny rule where it's like you're not allowed to eat here and then you eat there. Not, I'm gonna bulldoze a park with nobody's permission, because there's so many things. Because like, I feel like there are so many things that need to be not in the reasons for asking permission to doing so, but to make sure it's safe. Because like, imagine all the plumbing and the drainage system and the electrical wiring that's underneath the ground. I'm fairly sure they have to okay that everything in that area would not be detrimental to anybody else living in that area. They have to make sure it's safe. And she didn't do that. So there's like more downsides besides just the asking permission to do so. There's safety reasons that need to be taken into consideration. So that's unfortunate. But I mean, they got the pit filled in. I feel like we broke huge ground. We got the pit filled in. It's been what, 14 episodes to finally get the pit filled in? You know, partway through, I'd say roughly 30% through season 2. And we got the pit filled in, so that's pretty good. Kind of sucks that Kaboom is no longer a thing, because it would have been real nice to get them to build a park. But then you can just take that idea and do it yourself. Can you not? If that Kaboom idea is not real, do it yourself. Market it, tell everybody to come down and help out, and as a community, you can build a park like you did at the other place. I feel like that would be a pretty good idea. Maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't. I have no idea. But yeah, another good episode. Not as strong as the last one, but still very, very good. Very much enjoyed it. Good laughs, good story. Yeah, I liked it. I still really feel for Andy, man. I'm still very much on both sides of him. Like, he does a lot of stupid things, and he is very childlike, but he's also really going through it right now, in terms of life just kicking him in the balls. So, I don't know how to handle that, or how to feel about that, but here we are. Anyway, those are my thoughts. If you guys have any ideas, suggestions, thoughts, leave them down below. That's really it from me. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. It really does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.